Hey bro, what's good with y'all, man? Hope y'all having a great new year. Seen a bunch of YouTubers doing this, the ones I watch at least, doing like recaps of 2023. So in honor of that, I figured to celebrate the end of 2023, the start of a new year, hopefully a great year for NFL rivals. We're gonna be ranking the promos of 2023. What went good, what went bad. Hold up, I didn't add F tier on here. It looks like the wrong color, but we're gonna add F tier onto here. Um, so yeah, we're gonna go in chronological order. So we're gonna start. Which one is the draft pack? All right, this one is the draft pack. Our first promo of NFL Rivals, right? So we're gonna drop that in here for now. That's obviously not gonna go in F tier. Let's see. It's the first real promo. It was the first launch of the game. So I did really like this promo as it started. I think it has one of the best promo gimmicks. That's something we're going to talk a lot about in this tier list. With the players getting upgraded initially, and the events were so great because they were so early. Basically, if you went undefeated, you could get a card no matter what, except for the Camaro one. Obviously, the Camaro one was a little harder because it was top 30. But at that stage of the game, nobody knew what they were doing. I would say I would initially have it in A or S tier because the high tier cards were very accessible for everyone. But them changing the draft boards back, even though I think they're in a balanced spot right now, them kind of being a little shady with the community on that is going to bring this down to, I would say, an A tier promo for me. The top tier cards were super accessible. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of good market movement with like speculation and stuff, and the cards have retained their value. I would say this is one of the best promos they've put out. After we have the draft promo, we have the Rivals Rewind promo. That was the next one. I think that was. Give me one sec. It was this one, Rivals Rewind. I forgot really. Give me one sec. Let me look real quick. I forgot what the. I forgot exactly what the Rivals Rewind gimmick was. So we're gonna go check that real quick. If we can scroll back. I don't know if they had a gimmick for this one. Let's see. There will always be a standard pack up for sale. Oh yeah, their thing was like daily challenges. So they added the pass, and they added luminous cards. I didn't think that did much for me. Rivals Rewind was pretty forgettable, I feel like. The main one I remember was there was an Eckler, and I think there was a mythical defensive player or Justin Jefferson or something. I don't really remember much about this promo. I didn't really get many good cards this promo. It was before they figured out the whole promo pass. And this was a promo where you started having to get higher and higher rarities of cards. Honestly, not my favorite promo. I think this is a pretty bad promo. Didn't really add any new features that I really liked to the game. The one notable thing I do remember is them dropping that Eckler card for sure, so that's going to go in D tier for me. Next up, we had Rival. We had Shakers, yeah. So, Shakers. I think Shakers was a great promo because they added in those blueprints. I don't think the players themselves were anything like crazy. They still really hadn't figured out the mythical tournament balance. So for me, Shakers was great because it did add blueprints, which I think were a great move to add balance to the game. I don't think they had quite figured out the balance on events right now. It became really hard to get good cards for mid to even high mid tier players because you basically need to just drop 40 points point differential every single game to get any good cards in this promo. I would say it's probably like a B tier, or I would say B tier. The blueprints were a very good addition for me. I really did enjoy those. I think that was a good first step to bridging the path between more casual players and more advanced players. I think Shakers was an overall fun promo. And then we get into Kickoff. Um, Kickoff, I don't remember what the gimmick on Kickoff was either, dude. I'm blanking right now. Um, I They added in the game time events. I think that's the main thing I remember from Kickoff. It was a pretty solid promo. I don't think they dropped any really particularly good cards that I remember. Obviously there was a mythical, but no like great legendary. I think the Waddle card, the epic Waddle card dropped there. It was an okay-ish promo. it's not very rememberable for me, so I think we're gonna put it in C tier personally. You guys let me know what you think of that. I think the game time events were very fun at first. They did get a little old, but they were definitely a fun addition. Game time events were really fun actually. I did like those. I think I might move it up to a B tier. Um, I think we'll move up. I think we'll move up Kickoff to a B tier, right? The game time events were a good addition. They've been pretty fun. Keeps us busy, right? Next up, we have Monster Smash. Monster Smash, personally, for me, is one of my favorite promos. I think the verdict on this promo, I think it was it the first promo where they introduced like a, no, we had a pass before then. Monster Smash was the first promo they introduced the currencies. I thought this was a great addition. It gave achievable goals for every level of player in the game, from casual to mid tier. You could choose for a legendary, and then the very top tier, if you were in like the top 300 or so, you could go for the mythical Henry. I thought it was a fun one. They really stepped up their card art for sure. I remember this trend. I mean, you can see from the ones here right now, it's like packs. That was their main announcement. And then these ones, they have really cool graphics of like seasonal and like the promos. It was the first seasonal themed promo, not like football related promo. I did really enjoy this promo. I liked the branding. It was very fresh. It was very new. I was some of my most excited I've ever been playing the game. During Monster Smash, for me, Monster Smash was by far the best promo of 2023. I think they should aim to replicate that going forward, and they kind of have with the Cold Snap and Thanksgiving promos that we've had. Monster Smash was great in my opinion, although I could see why people wouldn't like it as much if they didn't got the Henry, but I think at worst it would be like B tier. It's probably A tier for most people. Now let's go down to the Thanksgiving promo, our last promo. I personally was not a huge fan of this promo. I think it was convoluted. I think it was a copy paste of. I think it was a copy paste of the Monster Smash promo, which, on one hand, is good because the Monster Smash promo was good, but they gave us way inferior players. I didn't think the players stacked up as much like Monster Smash. You had great players like Kirk Cousins, Christian Kirk, Matthew Staff. Wait, no, Matthew Stafford was in Thanksgiving, but you had Judon, who was relevant, and then you had. Obviously, Henry was a really fun card. You had even Vita Vea from Monster Smash was a great card. This Thanksgiving promo really didn't have as good cards. It had like Matt Stafford. The tournament win players were not that good. We also had Obsidian Rush, which was one of the worst received like mid promos that we had in the middle of there. That was very pay to win. Got sprung on us last minute, and they almost made it a requirement for Derwin. And then on top of that, we had the Derwin thing where top 75 got Jimmy, and then 75 to 150 got Derwin. So you had to like purposely not try your best in the last biggest tournament, which is supposed to be the best competition. Also, that mythical Jimmy Graham is just not a very good card. The Derwin card is great, but for me, I could put this in F tier. Like, I could see myself putting it in F tier. I think, yeah. I don't know. Is it on Rewind tier? I would say for me, it's low D tier. It's not bad enough to be F tier. It's still okay enough. It's still pretty engaging. But it's definitely, it like took everything about Monster Smash that Monster Smash did well, and it like twisted it. It was like the creepy, like, you know, like Coraline, like when she goes to the other side in the mirror and there's like the button eyes, and it's like her life but like a little bit off. That's like, it was like Monster Smash but twisted, which is funny because the Halloween version should be the one that's twisted, right? But it turns out it ended up being the Thanksgiving promo. Just not great players, and I wasn't a fan of some of the balance changes, and some of the way the rewards and stuff were structured. That was just overall weird to me. Not a huge fan of that promo, was not excited. Now we have the Cold Snap promo. Now this is only halfway through. We're just going to grade based on the defense part we have so far. The snowmen were pretty fun, but I felt like a lack of hype for those. I wasn't super excited to wake up and open my snowman, similar to like how Madden is with presents. I know everyone on Madden after they like spent time with their family, hung out with the family in the morning, the first thing I would do after I got done opening my real presents, sometimes even before, is I would go hop on Madden. That's like probably like 11, 12, right after you finish up presents by the fire. You're done hanging out with the family for a little bit. You got like some football, NBA on, right? You're gonna open up Madden Mobile as soon as possible, check what you got in your presents. I didn't feel that level of hype for the cold snap stuff. I think defense only has also been weird. They basically require you to get the whole team, like a whole half of your team, to be entirely cold snap players, which is just a little off for me. Now, onto the unique aspect of this promo, we did have the Power Pass, the promo Power Pass, where you can pay for more rewards. I really like this. I thought it was structured well. It's not pay to win. You don't have to pay to get the mythical player. And they just went back to the top 75 players basically with this new Frostbite event are going to end up getting TJ Watt, which I think is a fair compromise. I think if it's not, they had a lot of issues with the Monster Smash and the Thanksgiving. So I don't know. I mean, again, I think the card art is great. Same thing with Thanksgiving. I forgot to mention that on Thanksgiving. That probably saves Thanksgiving from being F tier because it was amazing art. The art team has really stepped up. The cards look stunning right now. They're great. They're amazing. That's one of the best things NFL Rivals has done in 2023, in my opinion, is just making awesome art and making awesome themes. That is never a failure on their end. But for me, Cold Snap, I think I would put it in C tier. I think the Power Pass has been structured really well, but it's like the third straight cookie cutter promo we've got in the Monster Smash mold, which, like I said, is not necessarily a bad thing because Monster Smash was one of the best promos I've seen across any football game. In my opinion. Monster Smash was fantastic. So using that same template isn't necessarily bad. It's just Cold Snap defense fails to really be exciting. When I'm adding in these guys on my defense, very few of them are big upgrades for me at this point. I think it might just be the game and the overalls are getting a bit stale. I do like the Nick Foles card, and there's definitely some okay-ish cards on the defense. I just think making a promo one side of the ball only is not the best decision, in my personal humble opinion. But anyways, this is a recap of my opinion of a tier list ranking of the 2023 NFL Rivals promos. Obviously, we're going to be getting a lot more this upcoming year. I know I was sounding kind of grim in one of my last Rivals Riches videos. I do want to keep making videos for you guys. It just upsets me sometimes with how much microtransactions are promoted, and I get that that's how the devs, the team, make money. But I would just like to see a lot of gameplay changes and a lot of balance changes as we go into 2024. You know, I want what's best for the game. I want what's best for you guys. And for me, I want to have fun while I'm making videos for you guys. Thank you guys for riding with me in 2023, by the way. I'm hoping 2024 will be great. We'll get a lot of new players in the game, new videos, new content out for you guys. As usual, always throw if you want any new content ideas in the comments below. Let me know which promo was your favorite. Drop that below. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Too Nutty out.